All right, we're joined by Texas Tech University's Plant and Soil Sciences guy, Entomologist Scott Longing. Good morning. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, with all of the rain and everything, we know that the mosquitoes have been driving people crazy.
Yes.
Now, and it's not just here, it's everywhere. But,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm not trying to be crass or anything, but my daughter, the other day, she goes, Dad, I had a mosquito bite me on the butt in the same place on both sides.
Yeah.
That can
You know, I'm
happen.
like, honey, don't scratch in public.
That can happen.
Anyway, I know, like, about a month ago, you couldn't find bug spray in the stores. You know, now,
I bet,
now it's just kind of like they've diverted it from all over the country.
Yeah.
So what's going on with mosquito production? I mean, obviously, you know, people need to sit there and kind of look for standing water and those things around the house and, you know, get rid of them. What other things can people do just to kind of minimize the negative effects?
That's one of the main things is to get rid of standing water. So irrigation water, any, you know, unused pots, things like that around the house that can have water. That's removing the habitat. That's one of the main.
Don't leave the dishes in the
control.
sink, Sandra.
There you go.
Oh, shoot.
I have the same problem. You know, don't go out at dusk or minimize your time. You know, that's when they become really active.
You know, they say to wear long sleeves, but it doesn't seem to matter whether you're wearing long pants or sleeves. Man, they're getting vicious.
Yeah, the populations are huge. So it's just, you know, it's just a matter of, like you say, their production. There are a lot of them out there right now.
Okay, now,
I have a question about
Go
the
ahead.
dusk thing. So are they, I know they're bad at dusk, but does their activity actually decrease after it gets dark, or is it just as bad from dusk on?
It's from dusk on for a period of time.
they swarm.
Yeah, they'll come out. They'll search around for hosts, essentially.
So there's no magic time of the evening when they're going to be better. Is it all night that they're...
It's not all night. They'll start finding places to hide out, you know, once the daylight approaches.
Oh, so forget your dinner party. I mean, really, once it's...
Yeah, they'll be
You're
out.
cooking out, forget it.
Yeah, they'll peak at dusk, or they'll be more active at that time. But you know, the numbers are so bad now that even, you know, I was trying to take some photos the other day of other insects, and it was, you know, mid-afternoon, and they were all over me. So,
Oh, wow.
even, you know, if you're in brush or under a tree or something like that, even the ones that are kind of hanging out during the day and avoiding the heat, they'll still, you know, try to get you if you're in the area. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's fun.
Okay, now, I know that there are some plants that are natural, like repellents for mosquitoes and things like that. And, you know, I'm not exactly sure how well they would work, but...
Yeah, what actually
aren't they
works?
aren't they like lemon related or something like
Yeah,
that?
lemon oil, you know, that can be a deterrent.
What about garlic? Or taking vitamin B12?
Possibly. I don't know.
So
I
if
mean,
if you spritz yourself with lemon juice, I mean, are you going to be in better shape than
Just
if
cut a lemon in half and just like rub it all over
Yeah,
your arm. We should try this.
yeah,
lemon zest?
My daughter is a mosquito magnet. If there's one anywhere, it's going to bite her. So we'll
Yeah.
just test that and we'll let you know.
sometimes things can attract. You know, some chemicals will deter. It just depends on
So
what they are. I don't
what
exactly
are some
know
of the natural plants that have that, like the lemon
You
stuff?
know,
in it?
I'm not exactly sure.
Does
but
citronella
like you said-
actually work?
From my experience, not very well. Yeah. It might work in a small area, maybe, but
Well, I will tell you this, and I know there are some plants that do that. And we had talked with Veronica Stover. She's over at Thomas Tree Place, you know, like 34th and Slightish.
yeah.
But anyway, if they do have some of that stuff in stock over there. I
They
know
would
because-
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what you know, the plants you could use, but I wish I had a whole yard of them.
Okay. Now, you also have like a home study, like residence, where you're actually doing insect studies in home gardens and things like that. Are you still looking for people to participate in that?
Yeah, we're going to be sampling insect populations at several residences around Lubbock. Our goal is to assess the pollinator populations based on the structure of the plant communities within each of the yards that we visit.
What did he just say?
We're going to collect bugs.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're looking for folks. If you have, we're looking for all types of yards. We're going to look at the range from xeriscaped yards that don't have a lot of plant material to yards that are, full of flowering plants. So we're just going to kind of see how the local yard structure, plant structure affects or is related to the number of bee species within the.
Okay. Does it cost anything to be a part of the study?
It does not cost. You can contact me, and we'll set up a time to come visit and check out your yard and take some measurements and see what you have. And probably beginning in July, we'll start going out and doing the sampling.
Okay, great. How do people get a hold of you, man?
They can get a hold of me at scott.longing, LONGING, at ttu.edu.
Okay. Very good, man. Thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Appreciate
Glad to be
that.
here. Thanks.
Dr. Scott Longing, he's entomologist, plant and soil sciences, TTU.